Kevin Bacon achieved cult success with 1990's Tremors, but he also started another film that didn't somehow achieve the same lasting success, despite being one of his strongest performances. That film is Stir of Echoes, an unjustly ignored supernatural thriller adapted from a novel by Richard Matheson. It had the misfortune to hit theaters the same year as The Sixth Sense and The Blair Witch Project, which I consider to be horrible films, by the way. But anyway, now Bacon is reuniting with Stir of Echoes writer and director David Koepp in You Should Have Left, a forthcoming psychological horror film from Universal, co-produced by Jason Blum and Blumhouse Productions. The official trailer just dropped, and we're getting some strong The Others meets The Shining vibes from this tale of a haunted house that doesn't want to let its occupants leave, a vibe that bodes well for the final film. The film is adapted from a 2017 German novella of the same name by best-selling author Daniel Kellman. It's written in the first-person style of a diary belonging to an unnamed screenwriter attempting to write a sequel to an earlier hit film. With the studio pressuring him for a draft, he rents a house and takes his wife, an aging actress for whom work is becoming scarce, and 4-year-old daughter on a long vacation in hopes of finishing the script. As the screenplay develops, so do strange occurrences in the house, with the narrator reporting harrowing nightmares. Eventually, the narrator finds it difficult to determine whether he is still dreaming or awake, and finds a message in his handwriting telling him to get away. His wife, who has been having an affair, denies having written it, and the narrator soon realizes he is trapped in the house. Whenever he tries to leave the living room, for example, the door he goes through always leads him right back there. Can he figure out how to escape with his family to ensure their safety? It looks like Koepp's adaptation will preserve much of the book's premise, with some necessary departures to accommodate a different medium. The trailer opens with Theo urging Susanna to agree to an extended family getaway with their young daughter Ella, played by Avery Essex. They arrive in Wales, and things seem pretty perfect at first. The scenery is gorgeous, and the house is large and has some very nice high-end finishes. Theo particularly appreciates the quiet. But the weirdness soon sets in, starting with Ella noticing a moving shadow when she's trying to play shadow puppets in bed one night. And as Theo starts exploring the house, he notices some oddities. There are a puzzlingly large number of light switches, and the living room is 5 feet longer on the inside than on the outside. How does that work? Ella asks. It doesn't, he responds. Then one of the local merchants discreetly asks Theo if anything has happened yet. People have always stayed in that house, he tells Theo. Some don't leave. The right ones usually find the place, or maybe it's the other way around. The place finds them. Theo and Susanna realize neither of them sent the other the link to the home's rental site. Then things begin to escalate. Theo's mirror image seems to move separately from him, and he finds a warning scrawled in his journal, "Go now." Even though the couple has soured on their no longer perfect getaway, they don't heed the warning right away. The next message Theo finds, "You should have left. Now it's too late." We learn from Ella that a lot of people hate Daddy, and from Susanna that there was a trial. Theo was acquitted, but a lot of people didn't believe him. We are not told the nature of Theo's alleged crime, but the dead, not corpse-like woman in the bathtub probably means he's got a dark side. Susanna is increasingly suspicious too. You must be guilty of something. One thing becomes increasingly clear. The house chose me, Theo concludes. You should have left debuts on June 19th, 2020 on VOD.